Hello there. So I wanted to give my impressions of Disgaea 1 Complete. I've been streaming the main story over on Twitch, so if you want to come and see the game firsthand, come on and drop in sometime. So what I have to say so far isn't exactly positive, unfortunately, but it isn't so much because it's a bad game. Disgaea 1 Complete is a very good game, in fact, but that's because it's Disgaea Hour of Darkness, which was already great. What's disappointing is that that's all it is, but let me get a little bit more specific. Now, I didn't go looking at this game before it was released, but from what marketing I did see, it seemed to be painted as some sort of definitive remake of the original game. This triumphant retread of what was excellent before. But there isn't anything different to make it have significantly more value. For example, there's none of the quality of life improvements present in the newer Disgaeas. You can't hold the R button or the X button to skip animations. There's no cheat shop to quickly change the enemy's strength. There's no random name button when creating a new character. You can't hold the X button to reposition a character for their special if it isn't a fixed range skill, and so on and so on. All of these seem to be very easily implemented changes. There's no changes to the balance or the core mechanics. And I had originally thought that they might even try to shake things up by adding a brand new system or bringing in a newer one, such as abilities, into this old game. But there's definitely nothing new that drastic. You could say they were trying to preserve the original vision, but I have another opinion. This is a quick and easy port that was advertised as a remake. There are credits in the game for both the PC and PSP version of Disgaea. This wouldn't be needed if it was a straight up remake or a port based on the original, but the easiest thing to do for them is to port the PC version. The only changes appearing to be the upgraded sprites and environment. And even then, there are some really weird inconsistencies, like using the old art for the story, art from other games for the portraits, but then some brand new cut-in artwork. Or how they did brand new sprites for some old Disgaea monsters, but then didn't update the other sprites to look like the old versions of that class, which would have been really cool. Overall though, this is still a great game, but it's great because it's the original. And it could be so much more with a bit more love and attention. It feels like a bit of a rush job to make some money off of a beloved property. That's the only reason I'm being a little bit negative in this video, because the original Disgaea means a lot to me, and I was quite excited about what would get added and changed here. If you look at the likes of games like Yakuza Kiwami, which is a remake of the original Yakuza, you can see they really added a lot to it and updated it for the modern day, but there's nothing like that here. So far I would say this is still a really good way for new players to experience Disgaea 1 for the first time, and I'm still enjoying it, especially with the portability of the Switch. I'll probably update this with a full review when I get to the post-game stuff, which hopefully might have an extra few characters. Expect some guides for this game and some more for Disgaea 5 since the PC version is out very soon. Catch me streaming this soon, and I'll see you next time.